Hi, welcome back to another lesson. Lenny Kravitz in the 90s, I guess, had a great hit song with this Fly Away. It's a really simple song. It's 4 chords, but he manages to make it sound pretty interesting all the way through. It starts off really with this killer riff that pretty much goes through the whole song. So I'm going to show you how to do it both with the full bar chords and with simpler power chords. So even if you're a beginner, you can get your head around a power chord. It's just 2 notes. It's whatever root note you're playing, A in this case, plus a note that's 7 frets above it, which is the 5th in the major scale. But it's, if you counted up 7 frets, you'd get to your 5th note in the scale, which is why power chords are called 5 chords. So this is an A5 or an A power chord because it's the open A string and the E note on the D string 2nd fret. Follow that pattern around your 4 chords and you've got this riff. If you want to play the full bar chords, just leave out the top string. Don't play the top string in these bar chords because that sounds a little bit too nice. And on the last strum of the D chord, you add that note on the B string 8th fret to make it a D sus4. So it sounds like this. I'll go really slowly. It's pretty simple, just take it slowly, see if you can get those percussive strums in. Like I always say, if you're doing this, it makes it a lot easier. If you try and just pick out that rhythm without continuously moving your hand, it's a little bit harder. You can still do it, of course, but it's much more easy and natural if you set this kind of rhythm up first and then you go through it. 1, 2, 3, 4. On that last one, on the D, and don't do those extra percussive strums at the end. That's the riff. What I would say about that slide, you hit the B and you slide up to C without strumming that very first beat on the C. Like that. If you can get that, you've got the riff. The only change after that is where it goes to the verse. Really the bass guitar carries this verse, but you can play it using bass notes and an octave. And if you want to get a cool sound that sounds a lot like what you hear on the recording, I would put a wah effect, a wah-wah pedal on this part of the song. I'll see if I can do that after the fact because I haven't got a wah plugged in over this guitar. But it would sound like this. What you're doing is your A, and this time you're going to play the A on the 5th fret of the E string because you're going to reach up for this octave here. Right? So you're going to slide from 2 frets below and do that. So that's the verse. You pretty much want to slide from 2 frets below each time, but it's a rough rule. As long as you get the slide into that note, A, C, G, D. If that's beyond you and you would rather play it as kind of a simple open chord way, you can do it with open chords. You can go A, C, G, and you can also play your chorus like that as well. You just don't get that nice slidey rock riff sound that you do if you're playing bar chords. That is the song. What's interesting about it is that the first verse is played like that. After that, it goes back into a chorus, but then the next verse, he kind of does the chorus rhythm as well. So for the second verse. And of course, course, you can start with your A bar chord up there. You don't have to start with that A chord. It's just personal preference. That is it. Fly Away, Lenny Kravitz. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a fast and easy song. It's good fun to play. Thanks for watching. See you next time.